Today is Tuesday, March 12th. So as of today, I just finished filling up the beds with compost from South Branch. This was the first time that I barely found any garbage in it, so I was really happy. Usually there's a lot of like bottles and bag wrappers, but there was a very small amount. Just that. So not too bad. This was a yard of compost that was mixed in. I mixed it with what was left of the garden soil that I had, and then used that to fill the beds. Tomorrow we're going to go and get mulch from the county, and then I'm going to start filling this all in with mulch. I have to still get 3 more T-posts and 2 more pieces of cattle panel. But that's all gone. I changed my mind a little bit about what I'm going to do with the beds over here. So I have a bunch of broken down wood that I just pulled all the staples out, quite a bit of it now. And I'm going to do a 4-foot by 8-foot bed here. There'll be a 3-foot path, another 4-foot by 8-foot bed, a 3-foot path, and then another 4-foot by 8-foot bed. So there'll be, if it's about right there, there'll be plenty of room to build a counter around the post to make myself a little potting bench with a sink. And Terry said he'd hook up the sink to that, and then I'll have my filters and everything on there. So by doing 3 beds coming this way, then I'll be able to do 2 beds here. Let's see if I can. Oh, he's moving way too quick. There's a little lizard inside there, getting all the bugs. And then we just went and picked this up today. Similar style. It's made where you could do they're each 4-foot pieces, so that you could either do a 4x8, or this is a 4x8. You could also do 4x4. And that is going to go right in here in front of the solar panels. And I'll probably just plant, who knows? I don't know yet, but I'll just plant stuff in it. So there'll be a 3-foot walkway. After this bed will be coming this way. There'll be a 3-foot path going that way. And then where these orange stakes are, this will be another 4-foot by 8-foot bed. There's room for another one going that way. And then these tubs, I saw this guy on Salty Acres. You take these protein tubs from farmers and cover the bottom of them with plastic containers, drill holes in them, and then fill this one up with a PVC pipe from up here, and it will basically like on-demand water the blueberry plants. So I have, this is the compost, that's compost, and then I have pine fines over there. So I'm going to take the pine fines, compost, and peat moss and do the blueberries in that with worm castings. And then the pine fines, I'm going to get another load once we're all done planting everything in the garden and cover the tops of all the beds with pine fines. They break down pretty easily. You see it's pretty broken up. It's pretty lightweight. And then this compost bin, we were just talking about that we're going to take it apart. I'm probably just going to open up one side so I can keep throwing all the weeds in there and keep turning it over. And then I saw something on TikTok about using the raised beds and buying the little Dollar Tree baskets and putting them down into the raised bed, and then you throw all your kitchen scrap in there and the worms will eat it and everything will break down, and then you just cover it with soil and uncover it when you want to add stuff. So that is probably what I will do. But just wanted to give a quick update. These are just onions. I had planted a bunch of onions in the fall, and I didn't want they had grown, so about half of this is onions from seed that I started, and then the other half is just Tennessee onions. They grow wild here everywhere. Any soil that you would get, I would say, any kind of clay is going to have onions. You know, they're just all right in here. So I've just been digging them up and sticking them in here. They will grow pretty big. I've gotten the Tennessee ones, as long as they're above the dirt or in loose soil, they will grow. I've gotten the biggest one about 1 inch in diameter. Then there's just some random onions that started in here, 3 of them, so I just leave them there. And then the peas are starting to all come up. I could probably water that. More and more are starting to come up. So hopefully, I got a really cool chart from, it's called Clyde's Garden Planner. So it tells you the temperature of the soil of the most commonly planted crops. So I'm gonna try to use that and really just try to grow a better garden this year and get more stuff than we ever have before. Okay. Happy March.